Yeah, right between the eyes, baby. You know what's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Namaste. Your intuition's mouthpiece. When the is taking over. Yeah, got to get my motherfucking Heisenberg on today. All right, it's Thursday, August 9th. It's the 9th today. I'm a fan of the number nine. Like, my birthday's on the 9th, so I'm a nine. Like, although just every like it's just that number's just all in my motherfucking DNA. Seems like. Anyways, this is the Shangodiac, where I, ShanGO, make a porno with the Zodiac. Okay, and after many cream pies and shootings of in the clubs and mouse, okay, of the Zodiac, we come out with this little bastard baby known as the Shangodiac, which is a psychic card reading for whatever sign that we're talking about. This is for Scorpio. Okay, now I haven't been doing the live thing because it seems like when I try and go live. Matter of fact, in the last video I think I put out, the Sagittarius one, there was a moment in the scene. I don't know. I don't know if it was the energy coming through or whatever, but it started doing this weird shit across the screen. Hasn't ever really done in any of my videos. So we're gonna see what comes out on this one. But I'm doing Scorpio because about 2 weeks ago I was doing a Scorpio reading, and mind you, first of all, also this is also more or less a forecast reading. So it's what's probably, if you're attracted to this, if this is resonating for you, these are some things that's going to be happening, or just different shit like that. So that's where this reading is different. But about a week and a half ago, I was I dropped a Scorpio video twice, each time no sound. So one reading was 40 minutes, the other one was 30 something minutes or whatever, and so that's quite a bit of time, and I couldn't use not a damn one of them. So I hope y'all are well today on this day of Jupiter. All right, so of course what I need you to do, okay, is I need you, that's right, that's right, mama, I need that goddess energy on this, brothers, no offense, but I need this goddess energy here. Go ahead, blow on this deck here. Get his head some head. When I say head, of course, I'm talking about your own psychic link of energy to these cards, letting it know that, hey, yes, I'm open to receive a message if it's in alignment for me today or as I'm watching this video. Okay, go ahead, bubble. All right. Daddy love ya. All right, daddy love ya. Okay, now, let's see what the fuck is going on with these Scorpios. Scorpinos! What's going on with my Scorpinos? My Scorpios, huh? My Scorpios. What's going on? We want to know, we want to know, we want to know. What's going on? So what I'm just going to also do is I'm just going to take a very brief look at what the hell's going on right now. I mean, just a glance over, but then it's about the future, or what we perceive as the future. And remember, everybody, there is no the future, okay? There's futures. There's infinite timelines in front of you, almost at any minute, at any given time, which you can traverse down, depending on your beliefs, your attitudes, your energy, your vibratory signature, your actions, what you do, what you don't do, all these things. Okay, so without further to do, all right. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay, I'm gonna just briefly brief over. A lot of you Scorpios are known. You Scorpios are known to be um, very intuitive. Now, I see two demographics here. I see some of you. One demographic has been ignoring their intuition. Okay, the other demographic, you got blue balls or lips. You're like pent up. You're backed up. You're not. It's not that it isn't coming through and you're hearing it or feeling it, or you're receiving it and then just ignoring it like a dumbass. You're blocked up, man. You're blocked up. Okay, you're stocked up. You need a Your third eye needs some needs a colonic session. Okay, so I definitely see that going on, as well as the balance between, you know, the proper amount of mental energy put into the things that you want versus what you want to avoid, your worries, your fears, all that is off. I think you've been doing more or less, shitting on yourself. Okay, but I will say too, you also guys on the mental level, as far as your communication, um, you have noticed this though, so that's a good thing. You're not just an automaton. What do you call it? Automaton. You're conscious of it. Okay, and I do also feel like your conversations with other people are a lot more direct, conscious. Like, I feel also in some ways you've been really like, oh, kind of almost even outcome related before you talk to somebody, before you call somebody, like what do I want out of this conversation, what's the outcome here, so that's a good thing. uh and yes, you are right, you're headed into a new cycle spiritually, so get ready, because sometimes when these deaths come, okay, they seem like shit at first, okay? But if you're able to just not trip on that and look below, look to the spiritual causes of certain things that are ending in your life right now, okay? And yes, I am referring to also a work or a job that has been choking the shit out of you and that you may have gotten a little bit too comfortable with, or not even comfortable. It's just that you can tolerate it, but it's choking the life force out of you. Okay, which I think is also why this whole Six of Clubs is backwards too. It's putting everything off. Okay, so but if it's not about a particular job, or if it's not about a particular job or work or a contract, um, there's a lot of endings. There's some other endings then going on for you. That I know for sure. Okay, so embrace that. You're going to attend now. You're like coming to a new level, a new experience at the same. Of maybe it's like kind of the same thing, but it's like a new level, a new intensity of it. If that makes any sense to you, and I think you know that. I'm speaking to those who know that too, because you know that. You can just feel like something's going on. And no, you're not going to take a dirt nap just yet, okay? But certain aspects of you are. So you might as well help and assist that. You might as well play, Dr. Kevorkian to yourself, as opposed to letting this matrix, the reality, do it for you. Okay? All right. Forecast time, baby. I need a sexy weather girl who can be like, so in your forecast, and I could just be okay. You see over here in that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh yeah. Okay. And of course, we got the witness. Now, look, if you are into your law of attraction, you're into your own self awareness, self awakening, and that does always include manifesting other things. That's how we get. That's how we have sex with ourselves in a lot of ways. Okay, believe it or not, that's almost another form of self sex when you're setting intentions, when you are doing the work on yourself, but at the same time you also get to experience yourself in outer relations, in outer circumstances, through outer people. So when you are manifesting certain things to happen in your physical world, you are communing with your imagination. So you're communing with your divinity. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that going on when you do it properly. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're worrying, it's like this, but reverse. You know what I'm saying? You popping yourself in a poop shoot. Okay? So if you're on your work, whether it's magic, whether it's whatever, there is now available to you basically a magical, energetic hedge fund that is growing exponentially by the day. Okay, we just unleashed this. We have our little board of members that is building. Already we got some momentum going. We got the first major ritual coming up. Like I said, I will explain all details of it, what it is, and how you can use it for your own spiritual advancement, and of course, for your mundane things too, for your physical needs too. That you can find in the description box. Okay, That is if you're doing your own work. If you're not doing anything about anything, don't even fuck with it, okay? Don't even fuck with it. Period. All right? So now, forecast. Forecast, mama. I see precipitation. No, I need to stop that shit. I can't help it though. Like I'm a sexual fucking being. Like that shit just comes out in any. I can be talking about fucking anything. You know, anything. This shit just it just comes out. Okay. Now I'm looking at like okay, we're looking at different streams going on. Okay, and yes, they can intertwine because when quantumly you're constantly switching from channel to channel or from stream to stream. You know what I mean? Why do you think they call it stream this show now? You know what I mean? It's a stream of consciousness. You know, believe it or not, it is. Just like your quote unquote future realities are just other streams of consciousness. You know, you're interpreting them as though they are physical. Okay? You hear that, ice cream man? He knows what the fuck he's doing. Okay? Comes over here ringing my fucking by this bell, and my son acts like Pavlov's bell and gets all excited about this shit. But nah, I don't mind. I'm like, ¿cuánto? ¿Cuánto for the ice cream? He's like, $2. I'm like, how many fucking ice creams do you gotta sell just to like? Cause up here in the Bay Area, this shit is not like, this is not for the faint of heart. Okay? So enough about that. Let's get into this. As far as like, you know, the rent and shit like that. Just give me 1 second here. I done babbled long enough. Okay, the first thing that has my attention. Scorpio. Are you listening, man? Are you listening? Are you listening, man? First thing that has my attention, that caught my attention. Woo wow. Okay, I'm seeing several demographics of you Scorpinos, your Scorpegios out there. I'm starting with the one with the least favorable timeline. This may be able to be altered or changed, and most times they are. You know, like the future is not set in stone. I need people to understand that. I am not Moses coming down the hill with a big ass fucking long gray beard down on my dick, holding stone tablets. Like, this is it. This is what it is. No, it's not like that. There's many aspects that you have power over. Yes, you signed up for certain shit before you came here, so there's certain bullet points in your life that you are going to probably need to deal with unless you can somehow renegotiate that. But for the most part, no matter where you go, you're going to deal with these bullet points, okay? But back to you. There's an unexpected upheaval going on. Something's going to happen. It's going to turn shit upside down. So if shit's been kind of crazy, it's going to get real crazy like that. Okay. And this is, like I said, for a certain demographic of Scorpinos. The other ones, y'all, the other demographics that I'm about to address, y'all are looking actually very good. You're going to be happy to hear this. However, this one is going to cause a lot of mental stress. You know what? One thing too is some weird fluky event that is going to transpire into a bigger fluky but fucked up event. Okay, I'm just going to give you an example. Now, please, this is not a verbatim thing, okay? But something like this, for example. Let's say somebody you're dealing with, say I'm talking to you ladies, all right, or whoever. There's somebody you're dealing with, some dude or whatnot, right? And you've never seen the inside of his phone, right? And then he accidentally falls asleep with his phone unlocked and open. Fluky weird event, right? You checking the phone now enacts a whole other weird fluky event. Okay? Just let your imagination go with that one. All right? Something like that. I'm not saying that specifically is going to happen. All right. I'm saying something like that. And you can liken that to any other context, whether that is within the job, whether that is, like I said, with family relations, or anything. God damn, we're already 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing a lot of mental stress. Can you see this? The light doesn't block. Light will blind you. Too much light. You see, she's upside down. Mental stress, mental anxiety, all that shit. Almost to the fact where like you're almost even panicking, like, fuck, I'm running out of time. I don't got time for this. I don't got time. Well, if you don't have time for this, then you will never have time for shit, and it's never. You're always going to just be in this state of, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something, and then like you never do. Or you never do what you need to, or you never address what needs to be addressed. But I do also feel like that is the end, baby. The end of something. So, something that you were also passionate about. So, this helter skeltery type event, this happenstance, this fucking fluke, and for some, this could also be an accident. I just caught the image of a car accident right now, also. But that can have, and it's gonna, whatever it is, it has other ramifications. So I needed to say that. Now, moving on to the other demographic that I'm seeing here of Scorpinos. And like I said, this is forecast. So don't think that a lot of this shit is not happening in your reality just yet. But it will for many of you who it resonates with, and for who's meant to hear this shit, okay? So there is, however you did it though. Okay, you moved on to the next level as far as emotionally. I feel like too this particular group has also learned a thing or two about safeguarding their emotions, which is also a good thing. Okay, it's also, even, because some Scorpios are very like intense, but they're laid back at first, like, or whatever. So like they might, even within a group, they're not going to just be the one to try and stand out. So, but they're watching. So I feel like this has also gotten you to be a lot more expressive, which, yes, can lead to some type of arguments, of course. So there is, because it's not that you're trying to be abrasive. It's just I feel like you're reaching within this new place that you're entering into right now. As for, and even emotionally, you just got no time to sugarcoat shit. You're very direct. You're very sharp. You're very, like it's just what the fuck it is. Like, if I'm real quiet, but when you're like that one person who, or you're becoming this one person right now where it's like they don't really say much, but when they do, you want to listen. There's some shit that's going to come out of that mouth that you want to hear, like, or that you're going to at least just want to listen. So it's something like that. I also feel too, this whole change of emotion has got you cruising right in line to manifest, fulfill something, a wish. I do see a wish fulfilled for you, something that was of great value to you. It may have seemed like it was the carrot on the stick, but now, boom, it's about to show up, or you're about to get it. Finally, you're about to get your hands around this carrot, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. All right, whatever it is for you. The last demographic that I'm going to address here, and some of you may also be moving through some of these timelines like that, you know what I mean. The you know what's coming to me for this one too. It's like a successful completion of a relationship. Okay, so unlike like a loss, it is an ending, but I feel like this ending is something amicable and something that you both know was inevitable at this point, based on the person that you are and that they are now. It's not going to work. So it doesn't have to be this blowout. It doesn't have to be all, real messy, and just all this other shit. So I do feel like you're finally, but do be careful though, because sometimes when you guys end amicably and it's like, oh, I came back, I forgot my fucking toaster, oh, and then it's like you end up reestablishing, and trust me, believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. Okay. Next thing you know, if you're a woman or whatever, you're bent over that couch or something. You know what I mean? You're getting pinned to that couch. You know what I'm saying? This couch. Okay. So you know you need to be free and clear. But if you fall into that, or if you allow someone to fall into that, um, you're going to reestablish them energetic cords again. So you're going to have to, you're almost kind of setting yourself back again. Believe me, I done set myself back so many times, so I know what it is like, especially when you know you need to get away from this person now, or it's done, and your other chapters like, okay, when we gonna start, but you keep fucking around with this, you keep letting it, him slide up in there, or you keep sliding up in that, you know what I'm saying, like you're like, just keep pressing pause on the clock now, like we're trying to start this new shit, and you owe it to yourself to start it with a very good clean slate. Okay, you want to give yourself that, you want to hedge your bets, when you're betting on yourself, and you want a nice clean start. Okay, so mhm. Another thing with this is, and I'm just gonna say, and this is for those who just know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, and I don't mind going over in time for y'all, because I kind of owed y'all. I did like a little brief summary, but I really want to give this to y'all. Got to balance out your conscious and subconscious minds about your direction, about what the fuck you're doing from here on out. Okay, 'cause especially when this relationship is finally done, and y'all both know it's done. It's just like when it actually culminates and crystallizes, realizes, manifests, and it's like, okay, well, I guess we do have to go. Peace. It was great. Peace. You know, because there's no room for this unsure. Because this particular demographic, you're prone to start doubting yourself. You get excited, you get passionate, you get hyped about something, and then you end up, it's like you walk out the door like, yeah, I'm about to do this. And then you walk out the door and it's like, pop! You shoot yourself right in the foot with doubt, and you basically almost deflate yourself. So I do see a lot of that going on. And then, because you don't like this ugly emotional shit going on under the surface, even if it's subtle and in the background and on more of a subconscious level, um, overindulgence, man. Some of y'all, might be prone. Look out, you know. And you will even do some shit and start indulging in something, maybe go on a binge or something, whether that's fucking Chips Ahoy cookies, okay, or some weed or some meth or drinking, or you just had some, you ran into another fuck buddy, and it's just like you just start here, even though it's like you really don't even like this person, like I don't even know why I'm fucking this person, but I'm just doing it. But like you're covering up, okay, you're trying to compensate for that shit going on, all right, and you are also in line for that. So you want to be careful. Just shortly down the road, like, something's going to pop up and you're like, fuck it, why not? And that's going to turn into a binge for you. So you want to be careful about that. Like I said, if you want your own psychic email reading personally, so I can really dial in on you and focus in on you like you deserve to be dialed in on, then you can look in the description box, okay? People don't seem to fucking understand that a lot of times. To the lower right of your screen, the way you're looking at it, there's a little arrow. It's pointing up. It's gray, I believe, and it's pointing up. You hit it, it's going to switch down, and it's going to go whoop, and you're going to see all my information there. Um, at the very least, if you don't know anything, just go to www.shango-ray.com. That's where you can find out about any and everything that I've been talking about as far as psychic email readings, your own 1 hour long consultation. Bring your good questions and your receptive mind, and we can get some shit done in that hour. Believe me. Um, and of course, you can find out how to join the hashtag 555 Juju Crew, which is a magical fucking hedge fund that does not deplete and is growing exponentially. And active members will have access to this to enhance whatever the fuck you are doing magically, spiritually, whatever work you are doing. Okay? That's the beauty of this. If you're in other groups, if you're doing whatever else, you can get another further edge. Why not hedge your bets when betting on yourself? And you should be betting on yourself, right? So once again, my name is Shango Rain. Okay. Peace and blessings, everybody. It's leg day today. I will be torturing myself now. So peace and blessings.